alarmed if we have what people may call a flash crash coming up in crypto, but I just see it as a simple break and retest, because just looking at Bitcoin without pretty much anything, we've gone quite high and we haven't retested any of these breakouts. So the question is, where are we going to go to? Will we retest this zone when it comes to Bitcoin, or will we retest this zone? Either way, I do feel we are going to end up coming back into the parallel channel, which again, I feel is healthy. We just need to build up structure to give us the momentum to go up. We still haven't reached the big candle pattern. No, the cup and handle pattern. That was massive. That was happening over a year. We've not done that yet, which is basically this red target. It is a bit wonky, so I do estimate it at 120k Bitcoin, so do keep that in mind. But I do want to pull just a fib level so we can see where it's at. It's going to be a super quick video, guys. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Kelita, Sahliah. If you're new, if you're not, then welcome. But anyway, let's pull the fib. We're going from swing high to swing low. And where are we? So we're sitting right now on the buying zone. So really, it depends what's going to happen. But for us to get a clearer view, we need to look at the astrology. So we're in June. For those who don't know, if you're new, I combine astrology with the crypto market. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Astrology of the sky. But we are on what day? It's the 17th right now. You girls a bit late, forgive me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're entering into our half moon. So this is our third quarter moon we're heading into, which means we're transitioning into our new moon phase, which starts 5 days before, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. So it's basically starting Thursday, Friday, and 5 days after. When we're in our new moon phase, price likes to find its resistance level. Now, this can work two ways when it comes to the market. Price can be pulled up to a new resistance level, or it will find its resistance level at pretty much where it is now. So that's what I want to pay attention to when it comes to the market. Are we going to get our resistance level pretty much at this zone, which could push us lower, giving us the correction we need, which will be healthy? Or will we just bounce up from this zone and it will pull us up to a higher resistance level? Because looking at the fibs right now, for Bitcoin, the B of the T of the C, we're sat just underneath the buy-in zone. I do feel it will be healthy if we end up back inside the golden pocket. As you can see here, the 0.618 and the 0.786. Ending up back in the golden pocket would be fine, because it would be a break and retest. We're just building up more structure for continuation, so it would be healthy. However, we're close to the buy-in zone, so could we be propelled up? So that's just something we want to keep an eye out on. I do want to just throw on some of these EMA things, so ribbons, so we can see prices underneath them now. So again, that's kind of signaling to me we may get our resistance level round about where we are, and we're pushed back down into the golden pocket. Let's get rid of that, put on the other one, the SMAs. What are the SMAs saying? So we're underneath the 8 SMA. We want to see really if we can be held on the 55. But looking at the RSI for Bitcoin, we've gone back low. So again, it's showing that there's a bit more room to the downside unless we hold. Is that my phone ringing? Yes, it's irrelevant. We've entered back into the red when it comes to the MACD, so a bit more selling pressure coming here. What I'm basically seeing is the market makers may try and push people out one last time, as I am seeing July as quite bullish. Looking at the Bitcoin stock to flow model before we touch on XRP. Before we touch on XRP, looking at the Bitcoin stock to flow model, we're turning, we're going yellow. So regardless if there's any pullbacks or anything, the bull run is happening. It is happening, people. When it comes to the XRP, Pizzy and the Hizzy, again, it is signaling there could be a bit more downward momentum. So i.e., don't be shocked if something happens on the world stage and then the markets just go down. and then it's like a V-shaped recovery, and then we accelerate to the upside. We're underneath all of the SMAs right now for XRP, so that is showing a sign of weakness. If we look at the RSI, we got rejected at the 50 level. This could move like a coil though. We could coil up, which I feel would be healthy, but there is a chance we could come lower than this last RSI point. So we just want to keep an eye on that. And ultimately, I feel the lower we are on the daily, the more better it is, because there's much more momentum for when the bull run is ready to, you know, actually move. Like we're starting. As you can see on the MACD though, with XRP, we are, even though we're into the red, we're getting tinier. Like the green was tiny, the red was tiny. So I am seeing a change may come. It's like it's calming down, but they may just still try flush people out. Going on to the EMA ribbons. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I was there and it didn't look like a bus lane. That was the only way to drive. Oh, I got a ticket, people. Anyway, I was in a bus lane. So, guys, this is when I went to the crypto. There was a crypto event in Manchester, and I got a ticket in Manchester, so it's a bit sad. But anyway, with the EMA ribbons for XRP, we are underneath them all except the 200. So what I'd like to see, really, if anything, we just gain support on the 200. We want to keep that $2 zone for XRP, and much better like $2.10, like basically where it's basically higher than these lows. But don't be alarmed if we get pushed down a little bit lower. As long as we can keep and hold the $2 region, I'm not really worried too much. But it does seem like downward momentum is en route. Yeah. We'll see. I'm doing a video right now, love. Okay, so we'll see. So yeah, when it comes to XRP, it seems like we will get that little push down, but I feel it will be this V-shaped recovery. But ultimately for XRP, we want to really get into that golden pocket, which is $2.71. Okay, so once we're back in that golden pocket for XRP, it's just looking a little bit more exciting and things of that nature. But this was just a super quick video, people. It wasn't long. Do make sure, if you would like to support your girl, grab the calendar. It's available on Etsy. There's 10% off if you type in Lumin10. I do combine it with astrology, of course, but if you're just, with crypto, but if you're just into astrology alone, then it's perfect for that. And if you can't support in that way, then just support by liking the video and sharing so the algorithm knows that it's worth a watch. But with that being said, I'm going to close the video here. Have a wonderful rest of the cycle. Angel out. Bye.